Namaste to you guys. Today I want to speak about the state of vibrational alignment. What does it really mean and how we can connect to that deep part of ourselves that is in tune with the moment, that is expansive, explosive and abundant. Now, I realize that we are guided from a higher source of consciousness, and that is actually our higher self. Now, if we get to actually listen to this guidance, we get to actually step into the state of vibrational alignment. Okay, so the human self, the human is actually guided from a higher state of consciousness, is actually guided from the realms of the spirit. And the more that you learn to actually step into that state of vibrational alignment, is the more that you can actually begin to manifest and build the life that you desire. Now, I want to speak about thought patterns, and I want to speak about belief systems. And I want to speak about how to let go of limiting thought patterns. I want to speak about how to let go of limiting belief systems and really get into that state of consciousness that fits you best. Okay, so I realize that some experiences have the power to create patterns inside of our own consciousness. Some experiences have the power to create belief systems, and this may actually be related to trauma. This may be related to experiences that we haven't felt completely safe. This may be related to certain belief systems that have been integrated into our own consciousness by the external world. Okay, so yes, we live in a society that may be programming us. We live in a society that actually programs us. But what we must do if we want to step into the state of vibrational alignment is to actually get to reprogram and deprogram our own subconscious mind. Okay, so when you get to actually reprogram your consciousness based on how you want to express yourself, when you get to actually reprogram your thought patterns based on what you want to create, you also step into the vibrational aligned state. Okay, so vibrational alignment is nothing more than being connected to our true spirit, being connected to the higher self, being connected to that version of ourselves that wants to express itself. Okay, so yes, we are there are always two energies, and one is positive and one is negative. One is love and one is fear. Now you gotta ask yourself, in what type of energy are you finding yourself into? Because if you are in fear, if you are in resistance, then you are out of vibrational alignment. But if you are in love and if you are in joy, now you are actually in vibrational alignment. But what I'm going to realize is the fact that we cannot always stay connected to the vibrational aligned state, and that is actually okay to be experienced. Okay, because you realize that it's not always about the positive. Maybe you realize that it's also about the negative. It's also about allowing yourself to feel. It's also about learning to transform feelings. Okay, so whenever you feel like you are out of vibrational alignment, it is because you gotta actually step into that state that will allow you to transform feelings. You gotta step into that state that will allow you to actually alchemize your state of consciousness. Okay, so the more that you get to actually know yourself in the process, keyword know yourself. Okay, because when you know yourself, you also get to know the universe. Okay, so again, if you get to actually know yourself in the process, you know what your consciousness is about. When you get to know yourself in the process, you get to know what your flaws are about. You get to know what your imperfections are about. You get to know what your skills are about. You get to know what your perfections are about. Okay, so what I'm going to realize is the fact that if I want to step into a state of vibrational alignment, I gotta learn to respect and love myself unconditionally. Okay, if you love yourself, you also give the chance for you to actually raise your body's frequency, your body's consciousness, and you get the chance to actually step into that vibrational aligned state again. Okay, so vibrational alignment is actually our nature. Okay, and our nature is to be happy. But sometimes we get disconnected by the moments that are happening in our lives. Sometimes we get disconnected by our limiting belief systems. Sometimes we get disconnected by our limited thought patterns. But when we get to actually learn to dance with these things, when we learn to actually integrate these things, we get to realize that we can actually step back into the vibrational aligned state. Okay, so in essence, your higher self and your true authentic inner being is constantly guiding you. Okay, your higher self is constantly guiding you, and the more that you get to actually listen to this guidance is the more that you step into the vibrational aligned state, which again is all about purity, it's all about higher consciousness, it's all about love and high frequencies. Okay, so yes, we gotta get to know ourselves in the process, guys. We gotta get to know who we are deep down in our hearts. We gotta get to know who we are deep down in our souls, and we gotta begin to actually channel the energies of the higher self. We gotta begin to actually channel the energies of that state of consciousness that actually fits us best. Okay, so it's about reprogramming. It's about getting to know yourself. It's about getting to respect and love yourself. Okay, another thing that I would like to focus on is action. Okay, and how much do you step into action? And of course, we don't only create through action, we also create through energy. We also create through we also create at a quantum level. But what I'm coming to realize is the fact that if we start doing what we love, and if we start expressing what we love out there, we also step into the state of vibrational alignment. Okay, so again, vibrational alignment is nothing more than feeling joyous and happy and in a state of consciousness that fits you best. Okay, so vibrational alignment is about listening to your spirit, it's about listening to your heart, it's about fighting with your soul. Okay, it's about stepping into that state of consciousness that is represented by higher frequencies. Okay, and yes, everything in the universe is energy, and what I'm coming to realize is the fact that we gotta increase our energy. We gotta increase our energy by accepting ourselves. We gotta increase our energies by doing what we love. We gotta increase our energies by meditation and nature walks maybe. Okay, so it's all about, I see life as a game. I see life as a game, and I see life as something that actually responds to me. Okay, so what I'm going to realize is the fact that everything that I offer out there, whether that is positive or negative, will actually return back into my own state of consciousness. So it's about really learning to listen to your heart. The more that you listen to your heart is the more that you get to be in the vibrational aligned state. The more that you listen to your heart is the more that you get to actually stay connected to your spirit. So in essence, getting to connect to vibrational alignment is about giving yourself the time and space necessary for you to actually clean out certain energies that are no longer serving you. Okay, so it's about really getting to open your heart to the experience of love. Open your heart to the experience of consciousness. Open your heart to the energies of the actions that you need to take in order to be in vibrational alignment again. Okay, so yes, it's not that complicated, but what I'm coming to realize is the fact that we gotta listen to our hearts. Okay, we gotta listen to our hearts. Yeah, we gotta listen to our hearts, and the more that you listen to yourself is the more that you step into the connectedness of the vibrational aligned state. Okay guys, so yes, this is today's message. Remember, let go of the patterns that are no longer serving you. Love yourself, step into action, connect to that guidance, do what you love, and be in the vibrational aligned state. Okay, so it's all about being smart about it. You know, being smart about it and really getting to be yourself in the process, because it's all it takes. Okay, all that you gotta do is learn to actually be yourself in the process, and all that you gotta do is actually love yourself a bit more and step into that state of consciousness that represents higher frequencies, higher consciousness, and the higher cosmos. Guys, I love you so much, and if you are new to this YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. And if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level, feel free to send me a message. And if you want to be part of my spiritual podcast called Consciously Awakening, feel free to also send me a message. It's about freedom. It's about connecting to the heart space. It's about realizing that everything in the universe is energy, even your feelings, even your thoughts, and even your actions. The more that you get to actually express good and positive feelings out there, is the more that you get to actually connect to the vibrational aligned state, which again is nothing more than staying connected to your heart space. Guys, I love you so much. Much peace, and see you on what is coming up next. I love you.